Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rachele Teson and I'm a Nationally Certified School Psychologist here in Missouri. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can stay up to date on all things School Psych Simplified.
You asked for it, and I am excited to deliver. This week's Tech Tip Tuesday, we are going to chat about AI or artificial intelligence. And if you are brand new to AI or you're not sure yet how to incorporate AI into your workflow, don't worry, I've got you, and we're going to walk through some of the basics. We can think of AI as efficiency tools. Think about how long it takes to create really targeted, data driven, and strength based recommendations for a particular student. How long would it take you to rewrite a report in order to make it more parent friendly? How much time does it take to summarize information? What can take us hours of time, AI can help us do and have it ready for us to review in seconds. So let's talk about two different AI tools that are available out there. There's many, but we're just going to start with two. The first is ChatGPT. This is one of the most common AI tools that's out there. Most people that are using AI or have used AI are familiar with ChatGPT. Another tool that we're going to talk about is School Psych AI. I'm really excited to share about that one because it's targeted specifically for school psychologists in mind. So let's dive in. So here's what ChatGPT looks like. To navigate there, all you would have to do is go to chat.openai.com. And we would treat ChatGPT and any AI tool as internet access. So we wouldn't want to enter in any personally identifiable information about a student. We want to make sure that we're confidential with that information and using it more as an idea generator. So let's say you are looking for recommendations. Maybe you're working with a student and um, they're experiencing difficulty with phonological processing. So we could ask ChatGPT for some recommendations. It's important to note that with ChatGPT, because it's so broad, we do need to give it quite a bit of context. So I'm going to tell ChatGPT, pretend you're a school psychologist and make some recommendations for students with phonological, phonological, there we go, phonological processing weaknesses that can be implemented in the classroom or at home. And let's see what it comes up with. So as you can see, it's pulling information from a lot of different sources and dropping it in here for us. And of course, with any AI tool, we don't want to just blindly trust the robots. So the next step after entering my prompt is I'm going to review all of this information and be really critical and making sure that I'm applying my lens of expertise as a school psychologist practitioner. So I'm going to read through what ChatGPT came up with, keep the things I like, discard the things I don't. It looks like for this one, it broke it up by classroom recommendations, home recommendations. Okay. So from there, if I really like it, there is this feature where you can click the clipboard and it will copy, and then you can drop it into the document you're working in and go from there. Like I said, you would keep only the parts that you like, tweak it to the individual context of whatever student you're working with, and make it your own. The next AI tool that I want to share with you is School Psych AI. This was developed by Dr. Byron McClure, which means that we had a school psychologist mindset going into this tool. It was made just for us. So, as a school psychologist, what I really like about School Psych AI is I don't have to give this platform as much context as I would Chat GPT. So Sophia, this image right here, that's the name of this chatbot. And she already has specific training and a specific knowledge base around strength based practices, school psychology, very targeted. So, therefore, I don't have to tell her, pretend you're a school psychologist. I can just dive in with my prompts. So, let's go through some examples here. Let's say we wanted kind of the same thing. Let's ask for some recommendations and see what she can do. So we'll say, Sophia, let's see, write some recommendations for a student um, with weaknesses in phonological processing skills. Now let's see what she can do. All right, so as you can see, her response is a little bit different than what ChatGPT gave us. She says, I can help. When working with a student with weaknesses in phonological processing, it's important to provide targeted interventions. And here's her recommendation. So, structured and systematic phonics program to work on decoding and word recognition skills, explicit instruction in phonological awareness, rhyming, blending, segmenting, manipulating sounds, opportunities to practice those skills through multisensory activities, using manipulatives, visual aids, auditory exercises, using assistive tech, collaborating. And then at the end, she's reminding us that these recommendations should be tailored to the individual student's needs and should be implemented in collaboration with the student, their teachers, and their family. So from there, the same as other AI platforms, there is a way to copy this and drop it into whatever document you're working from. And the same applies to Sophia and to School Psych AI. We want to make sure that we're still putting on our professional hats and being critical consumers of what is provided here. So we're going to review those insights, apply it to the context of the particular student that we're thinking of, and go from there. So it definitely still requires our expertise, but it's nice because it's a little bit more targeted. Since it's developed for school psychologists. In addition to this chatbot feature, School Psych AI also has something called the summarizer, and I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't show this to you. So we're going to dive in. So over here, I'm under conversations now, but you can actually click on summarizer and it shows you this screen. So if you are like me and you've just finished typing in some raw scores into Q Global and you've got your Q Global printout and you're ready to summarize that information, Sophia can do that for you. So I'm going to demo this for you so you can see it in real time. So I just went to Pearson's site and I grabbed their sample report. So as you can see here, it's like sample. This is not real. So let's say that I just grabbed this. I'm going to scroll down and let's say I'm going to grab all of this info. Okay, I'm going to just grab this part. And I'm going to right click and click on copy, go back to Sophia Summarizer, and then in this input box, I'm going to paste. You can right click and do paste, or you can do Control V on your keyboard. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of information in here. And it doesn't paste over exactly formatted the same, but that's okay because she's a large language model, she will read through this information and it's not a big deal that it's not super pretty. Okay, so next under target audience, there's a drop down for this. You can select parents, you can select administration, or what my favorite part is you can select IEP team and you can select more than one person because IEP teams are made up of multidisciplinary team members. So let's say we're going to click on a special education teacher, general education teacher, and let's say we've got our SLP, our speech and language pathologist, there on the team too. And so for these particular folks, we want to give a summary from all this info and make it a lot more accessible. So I'm going to click on summarize. And because it's so much information, you're going to see in progress up at the top here. And once Sophia has finished reviewing all of that info and coming up with a summary, you'll see this down here. And so on this output box, you'll see reason for referral, relevant history, a summary of the findings, some case conceptualization. That's pretty cool. The conclusion, and then some recommendations. So it gives a nice summary of a lot of information. And I just think this is going to be such a game changer for school psychologists who are writing summaries at the end. So of course, we wouldn't want to put in personally identifiable info, but if you're able to redact that and drop in a lot of the data, the summary can be provided here, which is really, really cool. If you are using ChatGPT or School Psych AI, or maybe some other artificial intelligence efficiency tools, leave a comment down below. I want to hear from you and what's working well, and continue to grow our collective knowledge around leveraging AI.
See you next week.